were the best of times, those were the worst of times. This opening line of Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities, perfectly describes the circumstances in which Yadavindra Public School Patiala was born. The story goes back to the eventful yet turbulent days of August 1947, when the country was seized between the euphoria of the newly found independence and the blood and gore that followed. Numerous challenges lay before the country, among which was the urgent need of laying a strong foundation for the future, which largely rested on the formulation of a healthy, progressive, and robust education system. The importance of education had already been established by leading social reformers and scholars of the times, and the movement was only getting stronger. HSN College Lahore had been a famed educational institution of the undivided India. The elite institution catered to scions of princely families and members of the aristocracy and nobility. But now, unfortunately, it lay on the other side of the border. A large number of luminaries had walked out of the institution's portals, and one of the most illustrious names was the young ruler of the erstwhile state of Patiala, Maharaja Yadavindra Singh. The Maharaja, who had studied in this school and had treasured fond memories of the institution, had the ardent wish to establish an educational institution of a similar standing and stature on this side of the border too. His desire was propelled by the pleas of the evacuee non-Muslim students of HSN College, who were, due to the turn in events, compelled to migrate to India. But once here, they found themselves caught in utter jeopardy due to the abrupt discontinuance of their education. As a result, they appealed to His Highness to give shape to his idea and start a new school in the region. His Highness subsequently agreed and sent an urgent message to Rai Bahadur Dhaniram Kapila, his former teacher, and entrusted him the responsibility of starting a school in his state at the earliest, an institution providing an all-round education irrespective of color, caste, or creed. Soon, a 6-member committee was formed to explore the possibility of founding the new, much-desired public school at Patiala, and a fortnight later, the Yadavindra Sports Stadium was chosen as the site for the new school building and the Bhupendra Koti in the vicinity for the boarding house. And thus, the school formed within a year of its conception, began to function on 2nd February 1948 with a strength of 21 students and 9 teachers. Rai Bahadur Dhaniram Kapila took over as the first headmaster. Colonel Harinder Singh Atari was the first student on school rolls, and Justice S.S. Sodhi became the first student to pass out in 1949. Fortunately, both the illustrious gentlemen continued their association with the school till date. The school was designed to be a true residential school. The first boarding house, Mahendra House, named after Maharani Mahendra Kaur, the wife of the school founder, came up in the first year of its inception. The second and the third houses, Dhaniram House and Fulkian House, were instituted in the years 1950 and 1953 respectively. Whereas Dhaniram House was named after the first headmaster, Fulkian House traced its title to the Fulkian dynasty of Patiala. The school continued to flourish and touch newer heights under the patronage of eminent people who rendered their worthy services as patrons, chairpersons, and members of the school governing body. The founder, who was the first patron and the first chairman of the school as well, after his demise in 1974, was succeeded by his equally worthy son, Captain Amarinder Singh, who took over as the second patron of the school. and continues to hold the title till date. The second chairman, Raja Surendra Singh of Nalagarh, was succeeded by Raja Ram Pratap Singh, Rajmata Mahinder Kaur, and now Raja Malvinder Singh, our present chairman, under whose leadership and guidance the school has made remarkable progress and is growing by leaps and bounds in all fields. In the same vein, the distinguished heads have contributed richly to the growth of the school. The first headmaster, Dhaniram Kapila, was succeeded by Colonel Frank von Goldstein, Mr. Hetwanand Kashyap, a former teacher at HSM College and one of the founding members of YPS Patiala. He was followed by Dr. Harish Singh Dhillon, Mr. Pramod Sharma, Brigadier MP Singh, Mr. A.S. Javanga, Mr. R.P. Devgan, Mr. Stanley Vinod Kumar, and Major General Sanjeev Verma, who bid the school goodbye very recently. Some important developments in the initial years were the school joining the IPSC Federation, turning co-educational and getting affiliated to the CISCE. Carrying forward its legacy of providing a complete education, the school has continued to lay equal emphasis on academics, sports, and other activities as a part of its curriculum. The students produce remarkable academic results, which are reflected in the board examinations year after year. A large number of students secure high ranks in the region, state, and the country. Sports has been a major strength of YPS. Ample opportunities in terms of infrastructural resources and excellent ground and training facilities for as many as 22 different games and sports are available. A set of new world-class squash courts was added to the assets, and most recently, an 18-lane underground shooting range, a cricket pavilion, and a hockey astroturf have been inaugurated and become functional. The school has carved a niche for itself in the field of co-curricular activities. In fact, the first dramatic club of the school was set up within a year of its inception, and a full-fledged debating society came up in 1950. This love for creative skills grew with time and received a worthy platform with the building of a skillfully designed amphitheatre in the junior wing in the year 1990, and similarly, a new chapter got added with the building of a new 800-seater auditorium last year. Apart from debates, declamations, creative writing, and quiz contests, the students arduously take part in MUN and Round Square conferences, cultural exchanges, AFS, IFYP, and SUPW activities. Boarding life is an important facet of YPS. The boarders reside in congenial and comfortable environments under the supervision, guidance, and vigil of the school staff. Senior boys live in a 3-storied boarding block which offers air-conditioned dormitories and amenities such as mechanized kitchen, bakery, and laundry. Girls reside in the girls' boarding house and junior boys in the holding house. The students continue their association with their alma mater long after they passed out. They do well, earn name and fame, and continue to visit the school on important school occasions such as the annual, foundation, and sports days, and otherwise. The school's old students' body, IOSA, works arduously and assures that the bond, the connection between the past and present students is never broken, never severed. The Yadvindriyan is forever a learner. He has learned to draw inspiration from all good that he sees around. If the graffiti on school wall teaches him to be a fighter, if not a winner always, the grand old Olympic torch tower is an inspiration for him to stand firm and tall even in the face of adversity. The school crest and motto are an important part of his existence. The solemn words Vidya, Vinay, Veerata of the motto implore him to be ever virtuous in thought, valorous in deeds, yet humble at heart. The 3 house colors, maroon for passion, yellow for prestige and dignity, and blue for peace and tranquility, are the tokens, the signs, the remembrances he shall carry forth when he walks into the world outside. Institutions are ageless. While mortal life is known to become notoriously weak and slow with advancing age, institutions go on to grow in esteem, prestige, and clout as time passes. So it has been with YPS Patiala. If we pause today, it is not to repose, but to reflect and to draw inspiration from a moment steeped in legacy. And then the journey continues, for journeys, we believe, are not about reaching destinations, but counting milestones.